doing here now? It's 9 o'clock. Well, the reason we're here, it is another Christmas mini concert. How's everybody doing today? I'm not going to waste any time. Ladies and gentlemen, Peter Breinholt.
Has been said by the child, and now the dogs are barking tonight. Now the men will bargain as they settle beneath the lights. Everything gets colder here tonight by the child. So we lay here with the ground beneath our heads, and not a word among us has been said. My little child, my little child, my little child.
B98.7, just gorgeous, gorgeous work from Peter Breinholt, backing percussion by Dave. That was impressive.
Back out of retirement, Dane is. He hasn't played with us for a few years.
Wasn't there that restraining order?
That's why they sent him to Texas.
Yeah, that's nice. Hey, you're just joining us here at B98.7. It's another one of our B98.7 mini Christmas concerts. It's brought to you by Summer Haze Music and the Morgan Jewelers. Peter, I mean, for anyone who knows you, they're already crazy about you, but for the friends here and the 100,000 people who are listening at home, how did you get started in this?
I grew up loving music, so this is something I've done since I was little. But when I was a student at the University of Utah, some people heard my songs. So I started playing around campus, and that just turned into some shows on campus, and that turned into bigger shows and a
So
CD.
you were like the cool coffee house dude, and then it just kind of went out of control.
It did. It was crazy. But there, do you remember Geppetto's Pizza? It was.
Yes, I know. Yeah.
That was my. The Beatles have the Cavern. I had Geppetto's Pizza. It's out of business now.
But I'm sure that your picture is still in there, immortalized somewhere, somehow. Now, so you've been doing a lot of traveling the last year or so. Is this just supporting the new record, or is this for a lot of stuff?
It's just kind of part of the business. I think it's ongoing and it's great. I mean, we're all the band that we've got here has been together for a long time, and there are times when we travel a lot. There are times we don't travel a lot. Our kind of bread and butter is mostly the Utah shows. Those are the ones we love to do all of them, but yeah, it's always great when we get invited to go out and do some shows.
Well, we appreciate the fact that you came back, at least for us. So that's the most important thing. Yeah. So what are you going to play next?
So I have written a couple Christmas songs. That last one was off of the first album, not a Christmas song, but this one is a Christmas song. I grew up in Pennsylvania, and so when I think of Christmas and those early images, it's wooded neighborhoods. It's a pond that froze over down the street, and so I tried to get them all into a song. And this is what we came up with. 2, 3, 4.
Hear them ringing bells throughout the land. Hear the army and its Salvation Band. See the way an old film makes you cry. See the way the stars light up the sky by our little house. Our little town. See the lights go down on Christmas Eve, and when I ask you, say you're still not asleep. See the big trees swaying back and forth. See the way an angel falls to the earth by our little house. In our little town. Don't you cry, everything's alright. Close your eyes, I'll see you through tonight. Out on the road, see the shepherds run. Over the town, it's like the rising sun. Alright, close your eyes, I'll see you through tonight. Out on the road, see the shepherds run, and over the town, it's like the rising sun. I think they might come, oh, cause everything around's aglow. And we'll go, heaven help the lonely soul. And we'll go, something I'll ever
Welcome to the B98.7 Christmas concert series, and we're so proud because we get to do this live. And when you hear Peter and you hear this beautiful, the string section behind the piano, the backing vocals, this is all live. And I just have to tell you, I'm so grateful. I'm not the only one crying. I'm so glad Carrie Turner.
Nice job, Peter.
I know. I was thinking about holding my baby. We adopted a baby last Christmas, and I remember holding her, and I was rocking back and forth like I was still holding her, and I have that feeling for what. You must be used to evoking that kind of emotion in people, I guess.
Well, we just did that song a few days ago, and I had someone come up and say, that song's a lullaby. And I never thought of that, but and you're just having that exact same reaction.
Sorry.
You know, with the digital age, this could all be on tracks, but it's not. Would you introduce?
Yeah,
Your
I'd love to. Well, the pianist that you can hear, he's also playing keyboards. He's got his own show here on Monday.
That's right.
And he's a well-known pianist. I'm just going to tell you this. His Christmas album, which he released 2 years ago, was number 6 on the Billboard charts. And that's all in addition to, having a busy life. And so anyway, it's David Tolk is playing piano. Thank you. Sitting in on vocals is also somebody who's got her own show on the 19th, I believe.
That's right.
That's right. And we have, she's got a Christmas album and another album, and we've our good friends, and it's Nancy Hansen playing. And then on cello is Kelly McConkey Stewart. We've been playing together now for about, I think, a year and a half, and she's awesome. So give a hand to Kelly. Is it viola or violin today, Rebecca?
Viola.
She goes back and forth, and we don't know what she's going to show up with. So she plays viola and violin. It's viola today. So give a hand for Rebecca Salisbury. And then on our violin, our violinist started playing with us in 1994. She was, how old were you? 15 years old? She used to have to get a ride from her dad.
And she apparently has a very high pain threshold because she's still working with you.
That's right. But we love having her. It's Ashley Watabi on the violin. This is an old traditional French carol. Dave, I think we'll do some bass on this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and Dane, you're on this one too. I forgot, Dane Craig is playing our sleigh bells and our... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Bring the torch, Jeanette Isabella. Bring the torch, come swiftly round. Christ is born, good folk of the village. Jesus is sleeping in his cradle low. How beautiful is the mother, oh, how beautiful is the sun. So hasten now, good folk of the village, hasten now, the child to see. You will find him asleep in the manger. Quietly come and whisper softly, hush, hush, peacefully now he slumbers, hush, hush, peacefully now he sleeps. Softly to the little stable, softly in a moment come. Look and see how charming is Jesus, how he's asleep. His cheeks are rosy, hush, hush, peacefully now he slumbers, hush, hush, peacefully now he dreams. Jesus is sleeping in his cradle. Oh, how beautiful is the mother. Oh, how beautiful is the soul. Yeah, yeah.
Do you like how I conduct pain with my foot?
I've wanted to do that many times. It's one reason for it. So that was nice for all of us. Thank you. Hey, if you're just joining us here on B98.7, we are Utah's favorite Christmas hits. This is another one of our B98.7 mini Christmas concerts brought to you by Summer Hayes Music and, of course, Morgan Jewelers. Now, the cool thing about doing this live, though, is being able to find out some of your favorite stuff. Because there's always one or two that are always crowd favorites, so you always got to play them. But is there one that is just your pet project that you're just crazy about?
Oh wow! Well, you know, there's a song that we've not released yet on one of my albums, and we've done it quite a bit live. And a song oftentimes gets a lot better as you play it over a period of time, and that's what's happened to this song. So I'm glad we haven't released it yet because it's way better now than it was. So maybe we'll do that one. It's a song called "Right Now." One of my boys, I've got 2 boys, 2 girls, and one of my boys got cast as Tiny Tim in a local production of Christmas Carol. He was 6 years old, and anyway, I just remember thinking, well, he just decided to go for it. He had this idea and he did it, and I talk myself out of stuff usually. So I thought, well, I'm going to write a song about that. So that's what we're going to do. So this is Right Now. He's 16 years old now. He's still Tiny Tim. They have a hard time picking him up. 2, 3, 4.
You can turn,
Let's see. 2, 3, 4.
you can turn down that part. You can keep it all inside your heart. And you could always wait until tomorrow. But you'll never know exactly how your story might unfold. What might have happened there had you been bold. Now I can feel the rain wash my fears away. Suddenly I think it's gonna be the day to open up your eyes. Then you realize this is where we're gonna start. It's right here. It's right now. There was a time when everything I knew stayed safe inside. I kept it wrapped up tight so I could hide it. But I want to know, is this really something you can hold? Or does it only live when you let go? So open up your eyes, then you realize this is gonna be another chance gone by. Silence like a word, waiting to be heard. This is where we're gonna start, it's right here. There's a moment in the middle of an ordinary life where a story comes to life. There is a place where you can feel the sunlight on your face, and you can hear the music all around you. Now I can feel the rain wash my fears away. Suddenly I know it's gonna be the day to open up your eyes. Then you realize this is gonna be another chance gone by. Then you hear the sound, feet upon the ground. This is where we're gonna start, it's right here. It's right now. It's right now. It's right
7 time we're here with another Christmas mini-series concert. You guys are great together.
Thank you.
We're going to talk about your CD and your concerts coming up on your website. But when you first had a band behind you, can you explain what that felt like? I mean, you rehearsed, and then in front of a crowd, there were other people playing your music.
Well, I had been in high school, I had garage bands, I
Right.
had bands and stuff, and that was different because we were playing all cover songs. But the first time that I had a band with my own music, that was the college era.
Right.
And the concert that comes to mind for us is, and David remembers this, David was there, and Ashley was there. Things had been going well enough that we were ready to book our own theater and put on a show. So we went up to the Jewett Center at Westminster College. And it was our first ticketed event. People were sitting there. We had strings. We had everybody. And I don't know. That kind of became. I mean, it was awesome, and it became that show became a template for all the shows we did from then on. And I don't know, David. You remember that it felt like we had kind of entered a whole new realm musically to have a band and to have a crowd sitting right there.
Let's talk about the show, Rose Wagner Theater,
Yeah.
22nd.
Yep, December 22nd, we're doing 2 shows that day, a
Right.
4 o'clock matinee and an 8 o'clock show. And for years we did our Christmas show at Kingsbury Hall, and we wanted to get it downtown about 5 years ago. We just thought downtown is really Christmassy. And so we moved to the Rose Wagner, and we just love it down there. And it's great because people, people go, whether it's the matinee, they go to the concert and then go and do all the stuff you can do downtown, get dinner and look at lights, or you do it the other way around. But for that reason, and it's just a great, awesome theater. It's just kind of a big show for us every year.
Very cool. You got a CD out. We're going to talk about that on your website. We're going to talk about some other great stuff about you. What are you going to play now?
I thought we'd do another Christmas one. Not sure if people in the room here who came to see us are singers, but we're going to need some singing on this one. I've always thought the best version. You listen to this time of year. You listen to the radio, and I'll say, oh, this is my favorite version of Still, 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 or that's my favorite version of Angels We've Heard on High. I love the Mannheim Steamroller of this, and I love Frank Sinatra's version of that. But when it comes to Silent Night, I've never really. I can never decide which is my favorite version, and maybe it's the one you just hear when you're in a room full of people, and there's not a lot of accompaniment, and that's, from what we understand, probably the way it sounded when it was first played in Austria on a guitar. So we'll do the first verse of this song right now, and then we'll do a little First Noel, and then we'll have everybody here join us. We'll sing the first verse again, since you all know the words. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child, holy infant so tender and mild. Sleep in heavenly peace, and sleep in heavenly peace. And the angel did say was too certain for the shepherds in fields as they lay, in fields where they lay keeping their sheep on a cold winter's night that was so deep. Noel, Noel,
Christmas. You guys are good singers.
Yeah, you take a risk with live radio, don't you?
Yeah, we're not paying you a dime. All right, let's talk about your CD, Noel. It's on peterbreinholt.com. How did you pick the tracks for it? Is it and how much original?
Yeah, I did. There are 2 originals, but then there were a couple of kind of obscure songs. There's a song called Garden Mother's Lullaby that not a lot of people know. That is an Irish song. I kind of made it a Christmas song. And then the rest are traditional. I just thought I want this to have a lot of familiar Christmas songs on it. And the way we picked it was just basically what worked with the band. I mean, I have my favorites. For years, the Festival Trees had asked us to contribute 1 song a year to their CD, and so we had built up, I think, 3 or 4, and we had done 1 or 2 Christmas shows. So we kind of knew what the band could do. And of course, you know, you want to sing something that you feel and that you love, and so that's how we put it together.
Plus, everybody's wearing ugly sweaters in the crowd, so you have to.
You got to compensate. Good songs.
peterbreinholt.com. You can get the album there, plus a lot of your other albums as well. All right, what are you going to do for us?
Well, I'm going to jump over to piano, and I'm going to do a song solo. This is technically not a Christmas song. I wrote this is one of my second album. But this time of year, we have lots of people ask for this song because it's about a Civil War soldier. And I have lots of people come up and say, you know, my brother's not going to be home for Christmas because he's in Afghanistan, or my aunt, or whatever. And would you play that song? So it's become a soldier's song.
Peter, you're going to make me cry again. Could I go get some tissue first? Because
You better, I'll give you 5 seconds.
Just get a roll of paper towels.
Yeah. Well, people who do have people they love who are gone, it does sometimes do that. So, anyway, it's called Edwin's Tale, 1862.
See the lights go down on Bethel town, and I can see the banners fly tonight, and somewhere out of cannons lighting up the sky, as everything around me fades to white, and I saw on high an angel fly, and looking down upon me there, the stars tonight light up the sky, and everything is quiet, but don't take me wrong. And as I'm down here watching, I can't breathe at all. I can't breathe at all. I can't breathe at all. Ooh. Thomas, I don't know what will become of me, and I haven't ever seen this sort of thing, and I haven't ever felt so many miles away, and everything I know I keep it in. Now I heard a sound and looked around, but everyone was quiet then. From on high, an angel choir, a million voices singing, don't take me wrong. And as I'm down here listening, I can't breathe at all. I can't breathe at all. I can't breathe at all. But there's someone singing songs out there tonight. La 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 my hand. Ooh.
Peter, just because we're kind of greedy, could you play just one more? I know that you guys have been, we promised you just a half an hour, but as usual, we lied to you. If you're just joining us here on B98.7, it's another one of the B's mini Christmas concert series. Peter Breinholt has brought all of his friends with him today. Now, once again, where can they get tickets for the Rose Wagner Theater concerts for the 22nd?
That's at arttix.org. It's 355 Arts, I think.
Yeah,
And
I think
it's
so.
the same outlet that covers out Breinholt and Capitol and all those theaters.
And then peterbreinholt.com, you can also order all the stuff there. You're on iTunes too, I'm assuming. And
Yeah,
all the
you
other
can
good
get the
places.
albums both at iTunes, Amazon. That's just on the internet, and then the website as well.
Well, you want to go to the website because you make more money that way.
That's right.
Remember the website, peterbreinholt.com. All right. And your last song?
Last song is a song that is actually from my first album, and you asked earlier about songs that mean something to me, and this is one I think, as much as any song, means a lot. It's a song I put on my very first album.
It's been said that to live is to sorrow. It's been said that there's no room for tomorrow. So men stand there and stare at the twilight, and they work out each day as it seems right.
Great job. If you guys enjoyed the music, we're going to put some of it on the website today at b987.com. Also, for the rest of the schedule and for the rest of our mini-series for Christmas, you can go to b987.com for that, and it's been a pleasure. Everyone, give them a nice round.